Hello, hearty welcome to everyone. In the last video we have seen that Yahweh and Allah are two distinct names of two different deities. They are different geographically, historically, linguistically and from their names. In this video we shall see whether the God El in the Bible has anything to do with Allah. In the Bible, El is not a proper name. It's a common name. The word El is used not only for God of the Bible, but also for the God of the other nations. As it is clear from the first commandment itself that we read in Exodus 20 verse 3, "You shall have no other gods before me. Lo ILAH Elohim Aharim al-Panai." Here, Elohim Aharim, that is other gods, other Els before me, you shall not have. That means this word can be used for the God of the Bible and for the God of the other nations. Moreover, you have in the Bible itself combinations of the word El. For example, El Shaddai, El Elyon, El Berith, etc. The name of El in the Bible is Yahweh. There were several different El, and the El of the Bible is Yahweh. There is the El whom Abraham worshipped and who revealed himself to Moses as Yahweh. That means that the El of the Bible is different from the El of the other nations in the Middle East. Since El is a common name, practically several nations call their God El. Now, who is Allah? The Arabic Semitic parallel of El is Il in Arabic, or ILAH. That means you have Hebrew El and parallel in Arabic Il or ILAH. The name Allah might either be coming from the combination of the definite article al plus the noun ilah, that is il. Then it means the God, or it can be the combination of the definite article al plus the name lah. Lah is the moon god. If this is so, Allah means the moon god. Studies show that Allah was the lunar deity worshipped by Arabs in Kaaba in the pre-Islamic era. During the time of Muhammad, this deity was slowly coming up as the creator and preserver God in Mecca. In Quran, Allah has become the proper name. That is more important to note. In Quran, Allah is not a common name. It is the proper name of the God who revealed himself to Muhammad. This is clear from the call to prayer, La ilaha illallah, that is, there is no God, that is, La ilaha il, there is no God except Allah. There are two things to note. One, Allah is either, as I said, the combination of al, the definite article al plus ilah, or Allah. If that is Allah, it is the moon god, that is Hubal. If it is Al-Ilah, the God we have, then we have the problem as we noted earlier. In Mecca, there were several Ilahs worshipped as created God. That is, there were several Il gods, Ilahs, worshipped in Mecca. That is clear from Quran 29:61 or other inscriptions. During the time of Muhammad, in Mecca, Allah was being raised to the highest status, and other gods were brought down and slowly abandoned. Similar stories in Babylon in the 6th century BC and in Egypt 13th century BC we have already mentioned in the previous video. Muhammad did not bring the revelation of a new deity because according to Quran, the people around Mecca worshipped several al-ilahs who were considered to be creators of heaven and earth. Let's see one example. Quran 29:61 reads, "And if you ask them," that is the people around, "who created the heavens and the earth and regulated the sun and the moon," they would say, "Allah. Why then do they deviate?" If it is 29:63, we can read, "And if you ask them, who sends water down from the sky, with which he revives the earth and after it had died, they would say, Allah." Say praise to Allah, but most of them do not understand that they used to consider Allah as the creator God, the people around, and that means this God existed before Muhammad. Quran 37:125 reads so, do you call on Baal and forsake the best of the creators? Ask Allah. So it's written. So Allah asks, why are you going after other creators? Last video we have seen that before Muhammad, Allah was worshipped. That is clear from the name of father of Muhammad or his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib or Abdullah. All are related to the God Allah. In fact, Allah is a pre-Islamic Arabic tribal deity whom Muhammad proclaimed as the only God. It is clear from the Quranic text itself. In Muhammad's time itself, Meccans worshipped other gods together with Allah. Quran 29:65 reads, these people call on to Allah when they are in the sea and will call on to other gods once they are on the land. The same thing you can say, that is other people calling Allah for different gods or calling on different gods. You can find in 31:31 or 17:19. Or in Quran 6:136, Allah complains about his share, that is, they have divided their portions, but he did not get what wished to offer to Allah. And they set aside for Allah a share of the crops and livestock he created, and they say this is for Allah according to their claim, and this is for our idols, but the share of their gods, their idols, does not reach Allah, yet the share of Allah reaches their idols. Evil is their judgment. This is a complaint of Allah against other gods. What did Muhammad do? If you read Quran 38:4 and 5, we will find that the Qurayshis accused Muhammad of making all other gods into one God, as I mentioned earlier. It reads so, and they wonder what there has come to them a warner from among themselves. And the disbelievers say, this is a magician and a liar. He has made the gods one God. Indeed, this is a curious thing. That is, Muhammad was making all the gods into one God. Moreover, in the pre-Islamic times, the Qurayshi god Allah had 3 daughters as well. It is also clear from Quran, Al-Lata, Al-Lusa, Al-Manata. Quran 53:19-22, we can read this text, also other texts. Have you considered Allah and Al-Lusa and Manat, the third one, the other? Are you to have the males and he, Allah, the females? What a bizarre distribution, says Allah. Or complaint is repeated in Quran chapter 16, 57, 58, and they attribute to Allah daughters. Exalted is he, and for them is what they desire, that is sons. Here the complaint is Allah has got only daughters. Other gods have got sons. That means Allah of Muhammad is simply a pre-Islamic Arabic deity. These daughters were worshipped by Meccans. These daughter gods were considered to be daughters of Hubbal as well. That means that Allah is totally different from the biblical God Yahweh. Now there's a question. Why do the Jews and Christians call their God Allah? They use this word. The word Allah can also be used as a common name. That is the issue. Jews and Christians use the word Allah as a common name for the God and not as a proper name. When they call Allah, they are calling the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit, as it is clear from their prayer. This, I can tell you an example. Once an Italian woman whose name was Felice, you know the name Felice means happy, goes to the door of the other woman whose name is Addolorata. Addolorata means sorrowful. And she goes to her door and knocks her door and says, "Oh Addolorata, son of Felice." Here she just says that I am here, please open the door. But if you analyze the meaning, "Oh Addolorata, son of Felice" means, "Oh sorrowful person, I am happy." That's the meaning. It's not that way the Jews and Christians call their God. When they use the name Allah, they just call on to Yahweh, and it's used only as a common name. The Arabs, Christians use, when they call God the Father, they call Allah Al-Ab. When they call the Son Allah Al-Ibn, they call the Son Jesus Christ. And when they call the Holy Spirit, they call Allah Ar-Ruh Al-Quds. So this Allah is not the Allah of Quran. So now let's conclude. In the ancient Near East, the common name El or the parallel Il or ILAH in Arabic signified any deity. It could refer also to any creator God. According to Quran, there were several Al-Ilahs, several creators, and one among them was ILAH or Al-Ilah. The El in the Bible is Yahweh, while El in Quran is Allah, who might be Hubbal, that's the moon god. The daughters of Hubbal and Allah are one and the same. That means the God of the Bible, El of the Bible, and Allah are totally different gods. Now, what is the problem if one considers the God of the Bible and the God of Quran are one and the same? This problem we will discuss in the next video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends. May God bless you. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.